Assalamu alaikum, everyone. It is an honor and a privilege, and an honor and a privilege to be able to come on Good Tree's Instagram Live and share with you guys my Good Tree experience. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Yassine Mesboudi. I'm a 23-year-old living in Arizona who's been a part of Good Tree for roughly 2-ish years now. I've had the opportunity to join Good Tree with join a lot of some of Good Tree's events and retreats and courses. And alhamdulillah, I'm very glad I made these decisions to do so. For those of you that do know me, I miss you all very much. And inshallah, once this pandemic, passes over us, I look forward to being in your company. I found out about Good Tree by recommendation of a friend. And ever since then, I've been on this mission to do the same thing for other friends and grab them and bring them into Good Tree as well. So any friend that I haven't reached out to, I'm coming for you. And the reason for this is the friend who recommended me to Good Tree. She may not know this, but it was probably one of the greatest acts of friendship that any friend of mine has done for me. The reason it's one of the greatest acts of friendship was because of the impact that Good Tree had on me, the clarity and ease that the lessons I've learned from Good Tree, the clarity and ease it's brought into my life are things that nothing else has ever brought onto me. And alhamdulillah, I rejoice in those benefits ever since. Each of those things that I've done, or each of the things that Good Tree has taught me and the lessons that have taught me, it's not something that, how do I put this? So Good Tree, it teaches the knowledge of Islam and the seerah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but it's not like Good Tree comes up with this stuff. This is knowledge that you could technically find, anywhere on the interweb. What Good Tree is very good at doing is it's good at delivering this information in a way such that it makes sense and it does it in an amazing community. And what the community part, the community aspect of it is one of the things I've benefited the most from. Alhamdulillah, I don't think there's been a single time where in one of the events that I've joined with that Good Tree has hosted, there wasn't someone that I'd wished I'd met sooner in my life. The friendships that I've made, even in the past 2 years, are friendships that I see will last, for lifetimes. Some of these events that I've been a part of for Good Tree include the Aqidah course taught by Imam Omar Tawil. I've had the opportunity to be a mentor for some of the high schoolers and junior high students at some of the teen camps, which that was a blast. I never thought I could have so much fun at a high school camp. I've also had the opportunity to attend a camp myself, one of the retreats for the college students, the young adults. And that too, I've never been a Boy Scout or anything like that. And this is anything but that, but I never imagined that I would have such a good time and make so many amazing friendships at things like that. When I first joined Good Tree, when I first heard about it, I had this in a way I thought it would be like any other Sunday school. No hate against Sunday school. Shout out to Arizona Cultural Academy, where I got a lot of the foundation of my Islam from. But what Good Tree really delivers and does well at is this immersive community that it brings you into, and it keeps you into because of how amazing it is. Everything from the teachers such as Dr. Nadia Kataranji and Imam Omar Tawil to some of the faculty like Marcy, who are all really amazing, and the base community, the base group that they have are just amazing people, mashallah. And the way they deliver the information is amazing. The information that they give you, it's important basic information, but they really help shape your mindset of things. It really shifts your mindset, and that's probably the biggest takeaway that I've had from Good Tree. It's the change in mindset I had. I'm not going to sit here and give the lectures of the things that have shaped my mindset, but I'll give you some examples. One of the examples that I've taken away from Good Tree that's helped shift my mindset is that all the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks of us to do in this religion is not only for the akhirah, but also for the dunya as well. In that the things that I do and the things that I'm requested of isn't simply for the sake of, going to Jannah, inshallah. It's to also live a good life now in today's world. Salah, Ramadan, giving zakah, making dua. These are all things that both please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and also make your life here easier. And I think that's the thought of that is amazing. It's almost like you have this book, the Quran, and all the teachings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that tell you how to live a good life. There are tons of books out there, tons of self-help books out there that I've read that tell you how do you live a good life, what are the benefits, how you should go about your career. When us as Muslims, we don't need to necessarily read all this stuff. We have that all, and it's been given to us thousands of years ago and shown us how we've been shown how to give this good life by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And I find that amazing. I find it amazing how you don't have to stress over, how to go about your life and figure these things out. It's taught to you when you learn the life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And having that revelation, having this realization that things I'm asked of to do helps me in this life and the akhirah has really brought a lot of ease and comfort to my mind. I know the right ways to go about things, the right way to build relationships, the right way to go about my young professional career. And it really gives me a mindset of how do I tackle these life problems, how I go about my life in a way that, again, satisfies my religion and is best for me. And I think that mindset, that change that Good Tree was able to instill in me is one that is very relieving, one that I wish I found out about much earlier in my life. Alhamdulillah. And so for that reason, any friends who I talk to about that tell me about, that I tell about Good Tree too, if only I say this because of, the impact that it's had on me and I'm one of Good Tree's #1 fans. Alhamdulillah. So as I was saying, these courses and the different events that Good Tree has had all played a part in helping me become a better Muslim and a better person. For example, the Aqidah class that's taught by Good Tree, it teaches just the core basis of Islam. That course, the takeaway from that course would simply be how Islam is not this very overly complex, burdensome religion, but rather it's a very simple religion that you follow and it benefits you. The takeaways that I've had from the mentor, the camps, the camp that I had the opportunity, the retreat I had the opportunity to attend, that in itself has taught me the benefits of community and how when you learn Islam and amongst in a community and how the ummah is just one big community, how that's very supportive and I recommend anybody go and do a retreat like that. The opportunity I had as being a mentor for some of the teenagers and that experience really showed me, the power we have as young adults and that connection we have to younger people, how important it is and how these young people really do look up to us. And it's important to be role models. And to be role models, you have to know the religion yourself and act and behave in a certain way. So we all play a part in each other's lives, and I think these things really help reinforce that. And I think one of the last things I wanted to share about my experience, my Good Tree experience, is the sense of fulfillment you get with everything you participate with Good Tree. Again, whether it's the course, the retreats. The best way I could describe it, and excuse the analogy if it doesn't make complete sense, but that sense of that feeling you have at the end of Ramadan. You went to 30 days. You struggled and you've really connected close with Allah. And then that week after Ramadan, you still feel this ease it is to practice the religion. The ease and the connection you still have. And then slowly as the year progresses, you may lose this connection. It might be, normal life, normal routines come back. Every time I've joined and had a Good Tree event, at the end of it, I've had that reconnection, that ease of practicing the religion. As Amy, another Good Tree person who's came on the story before, I'm going to steal her quote. That excitement of being excited about religion. After every event of Good Tree, I've had that, and it's almost like a rejuvenating thing. It's like you're re-sparked with this sudden love for your deen, which may have misspoken there. You always love your deen, but you have this. It's much easier to practice it. You don't find it so burdensome anymore. You know, your salat, you're able to sit and focus in it more. You're not rushing through it. Every time I have one of these Good Tree events or participate in one of the Good Tree things, I have that feeling. And, you know, amidst this COVID stuff, it's been difficult, and I'm longing for another Good Tree event where I can get together with that community, and have that new spark again. And so, yeah, these are all the reasons how I find that Good Tree has shaped my life. And you know, I could talk for hours about, you know, some of the individual stories that I've experienced, the individual people that I've met, but I won't. And I'll leave that for in-person conversations when, inshallah, I get to meet you all, whenever that would be. So with that said, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I look forward to, again, seeing you all sometime soon, inshallah, once things settle down. And I hope these words help either encourage you to continue to be a part of Good Tree, to donate to Good Tree, or maybe just seeing the impact that Good Tree has on one person's life or amongst many people's lives who've come on here and shared their experience. So with that, I will bid farewell. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum.